Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how I'm realizing this idea that I had and bringing it to reality. For a while I've been wanting to find either a temple silhouette or a cityscape to have as a journaling spread for a journal. And I finally found this in a cheap calendar, and it is perfect for what I want. Now, this is super flimsy, so it can't be put in this way. It's going to need a backing. And at first, I was going to do this pretty color because it brings in some of the elements from here. But since I don't know exactly what journal I'm putting this in yet, I'm going to do this more neutral cream cardstock as the backing, and then if I want to I can distress the edges or add elements. I don't know what I'm going to do with it exactly yet, but this is exactly what I want. Since it's probably going to take a while, it's going to be a lot of fussy cutting involved, I'm going to do it in fast forward motion with maybe some music in the background for you. So hopefully this inspires you, and here we go. And there's my lovely cityscape. Can be inserted into journal as part of a signature. The back can be used for journaling space, or it can be decorated also, but it provides also a nice silhouette. I probably would have made a little bit of cleaner cuts if I had used an X-Acto knife rather than scissors, but for my purposes, which was primarily this, I love it. I'm going to go set it under some books so that the glue can finish drying flat. Now, the second thing that I wanted to do today is another idea that I had percolating for some time, and that is to make a doorway that opens, like a French door style kind of, where it's doubled over. I've got this nice wrapping paper that I found in the Christmas section, but it's very universal. Looks like wood. And I've cut 4 inches of it, about 4 inches, and I'm just going to eyeball my door, I think. It's an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. And essentially it's going to be an element that I can paste into a journal and open like this. Now this is obviously too tall, I think. Let me decide. Do I want it to be, is half enough? Well, I think maybe I'll do 2 doors, and one will be 6 inches and one will be whatever's left. All right, I've used my paper cutter and made a 6-inch door and a 5-inch door, I guess is what it is. Now, my paper is going to be, also going to cut it exact. Let's see, how precise are these? Square, that's pretty good. All right, so scissors. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the second 6. All right, so since this is most likely going to end up pasted down, the back totally doesn't matter, so I'm going to do this raw edge because I tore this off the wrapping paper rather than using scissors. And so I'm going to just glue it on like this, basically. So, crease my little and I don't know if it's good to glue both surfaces or not, but I usually do put at least a little bit of glue on both. Sorry if I was doing something off screen for a minute. Good. This is making my life so much easier because of the lines that are on this back of this paper. All right. And before I glue the next part, I want to measure the fold over. So you see how it's going to be a nice little. All right, now for the glue. My lighting isn't really right today. It's a cloudy day, so it's hard to have ambient light. Now, just doing, so this is going to be on the inner side of the door. I could have trimmed it down, if I didn't want it to show as much on the inside, but I don't mind the wraparound so very much. It looks nice. All right, so the door is halfway done. Nice. Now for the other half. Again, it's going to wrap around. Actually, honestly, it's the same exact things I just did, so I'm going to do it off camera for you, so we don't waste too much time. Okay, I've finished both doors off camera. There we go. For this one, since I think because the wrapping paper made it just a little bit longer, that doesn't quite meet up. They overlap slightly. So for this one, I trimmed a sliver of one of the doors, and now it can close almost flush. This one now has a gap. It's not precise, but I was thinking it would be cute to have little buttons as doorknobs, maybe. I don't know how I'm going to use this yet, so I'm not putting this in. I also think you could tie it closed, put little grommet hole punches, and have a, you know, some string. That would be cute too. But for now, we've got 2 doors and 1 cityscape for some architectural elements for your journal. Thanks for watching. I hope this inspires you. Please like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions or suggestions. Or love to hear from you. And happy crafting.